Hello, and welcome to something a little different. This is going to be a one-off, probably, which is something I haven't done in a while. But I was reminded that Steam Next Fest exists, which is a weird thing that they actually, I feel like, don't promote enough, or at least it's easy to miss. I guess they do promote it reasonably well. But Steam Next Fest is a thing that Steam runs, I think, like quarterly or something like that, where they sort of put up a couple of pages to announce games that have demos that are open. I think some of them may be time gated and some of them not. So I don't know how many of these I'll actually try and squeeze in before it ends, but it's supposed to sort of promote, in particular, indie stuff, but in general, it's supposed to just sort of show what's in development, that kind of thing. Yeah, and it's a cool idea that I've seen a couple of people, pull things off of it before to play, and sometimes there's some gems in there, which is a nice change, because historically Steam has been chock full of a lot of questionable things. But there's some cool things sometimes. And this is something that I didn't actually even find on Steam. I found it through an entirely different route from the developer themselves. So I just basically saw a couple of screenshots and like short clips of this, and it looked interesting, so I wanted to give it a go. It is immediately very clunky. I had to do some changes because apparently it runs in a 4:3 aspect ratio. It's also running in a very, well, not very small window, but oh, am I gonna break it if I do this? This is a weird interface. This is just what pops up. Okay, when you start the game, you just get the background thing, and then as soon as you press, it says press any button to start, and then it pops up this window on the right, and that's it. So that's as far as I've gone with this. So let's take a look here. Interact, confirm. I believe this, maybe mixing it up with someone else, but I believe this developer is based out of Hong Kong. I think they're a solo developer. So some of the immediate like language issues I'm gonna sort of probably gloss over a little bit. I do not. That's clearly a DualShock controller, which I have an Xbox controller, but it's probably fine. Oh, it's interesting. So Steam actually popped up before it started and said that this required a controller, but it looks like you have the option not to. It is just, okay, it's not controller specific. Okay, interact, confirm, sneak, cancel. Huh. Okay. We'll see if they have an in-game tutorial or not. C and Q. I guess it's just switching which buttons are which. I think I prefer it the other way though. Yeah, that one logically makes sense to me. Interesting. Okay. Oh, it's got filtering options. Interesting. Okay, so obviously, like, what kind of caught my eye right off the bat with this game was the visual aesthetic. We'll see exactly how that goes, and obviously, like, in recent years, the sort of, what is it, 5th gen of consoles, that aesthetic, the PS2 aesthetic, has sort of come back into vogue. It really runs the gamut whether a developer does that well or they don't do it as a gimmick, so we'll see. I am worried if I didn't do anything to recording. It just pops it out to, oh, that's so weird. Well, at least it looks very fucked up on my screen, but it doesn't look fucked up in the recording. So clearly this has no actual graphical scaling. It is a fixed pixel ratio, so that's fine. Press right here to confirm. Oh, okay. New fate. I assume that's new game. Oh, that was weird. Why did it not work the first time I pressed down? Preset mapping endings thanks to... What does preset mean? Oh, that's just settings. Okay. Okay, let's get started. The Count ordered the counterfeiter to be hanged at that night, but the people demanded a decapitation. The mob's faces twisted with rage and the sickly black substance that consumed them. The hunchbacked hangman felt only sickness. He held the axe over his head. It should not be... I'm not controlling the speed here. Everything was wrong. So wrong. Time seemed stopped at that moment forever. The hangman believed he finished the execution. Oh, the mouse is still on screen. Oh, but the game's not... I'm not capturing the mouse, apparently. The mob knew he abandoned his duty. Okay. Open UI menu, select mapping to view the key mapping, select config to adjust the settings. Well, we already did that. Interesting. So I'm strafing. There was a note about how this had some sort of older, feeling controls. I would actually not say this is older feeling. This is just a different, because this is not tank controls. Well, it's sort of, no, it's not tank controls though, because if it was tank controls, there would be no strafe. This would just be a rotate. So press attack key to perform a normal melee attack. Oh, that's not what I thought that was. Okay. Interesting. Press the parry rapier key to parry. After successful parry, press attack again to perform an execution, dealing tremendous damage. Okay, what is... I can't actually open the menu. Nothing will do that for me. Guess I gotta... Or... Okay, apparently when you're hovering over this thing, the menu doesn't work. That's a bit of a problem. But this is a demo. It's a, you know, it's a work in progress. Okay, so... Interesting. Key mapping. Okay, parry. Parry is Y. Reload. I guess we have a gun. Shortcuts. Aim. Run. Okay. So it straight up locks me up when I do it. No lock on. Oops. Am I doing this wrong? I don't know what I'm doing to... What did it say again? Hold on. So I do actually have a different move speed backing up. That's a nice detail. After a successful parry, press attack again to perform an execution. Apparently I'm not doing it right then. Or I don't have the timing right. Maybe I have to hold it? No, that doesn't seem to do it. Huh. Oh, if I hammer on it, it does more stuff. I think the problem is this animation looks, to me, looks very much like it has it doesn't look like it flows into more animations, you know? So I wasn't really thinking of, oh, he's back up. Yeah, the animation is just a little bit clunky. Oh, I do have a health. Okay. So I was taking hits that whole time thinking I was, thinking I wasn't actually taking damage, but, I don't actually know where to look for my... I don't know how to heal. I don't know how to do any of that. I don't know where my health is. Press the run key while moving and run. Running away is also important to kill. Well, this has already gone very poorly because I just assumed that this was being a tutorial and I wasn't going to have to do anything, but red ravens will be your guide. Keep an eye out for them. Okay, I assumed they would be more red if I wasn't so gravely wounded. Actually, let me just, conditions? Oh, wow, okay. There's a whole, that's a complicated system. By the Lord of Oil? Oh. I'm not dead. Herb Workshop. Huh. Ah, you're finally awake. That damned oil has already spread throughout the whole parish. Devils run rampant. All because of your inglorious escape. Take it. This is the king's order. Go and clean up the worms that creep in your sacred workplace. Huh. Interesting. I love the texturing that's going on all this stuff. Like, it's not super high, like high fidelity textures or anything, but they're making a lot of use of very like aggressive texturing. There's also just like all these little things that are modeled. Lots of detail. It's very nice. What was this? Quill. Oh. Alright. Obviously the whole thing is very reminiscent of Resident Evil stuff of various eras. It's taking a variety of influences. There's a pentagram-shaped keyhole on the door. Alright. Not something I can use now, apparently. The camera clipping through stuff is not great, but it's not awful. Oh, hello. You look... Well, I was going to say you look more modernly dressed, but the more I look at it, it's a little bit... It's more like a sari or something like that. Jerome, your aide is dead. I am your new aide and counselor appointed by the kings. Kings plural? You may call me Justine. We do need some sort of background on the text. Having to move the camera so that it's not white on white and so it's legible is kind of a problem. Alright. Decapitation sword. An executioner from some remote outskirts is not qualified to use such a gorgeous execution sword. It was brought in by the mysterious new aide. A strange crest is engraved on it. An anatomically correct heart with 2 left wings. Melee 40 melee minus 40 execution damage plus 35. The White Stork. Rumored to be a special pistol made by firearm master Bresciano to deal with oil infection, it can continuously fire aqua ammo while also being able to single fire flintlock ammo. Short rapier. It is shorter but more agile than an ordinary rapier, a reliable weapon that never leaves your side. When the enemy's weakness is exposed, even the most common weapons become the most fatal. Interesting. How do I switch weapons then? Oh, there's a mirror. Oof. I look a little rough. Gray garb. His daily attire was ragged due to infection. The oil can infect everything in this world. Defense plus 30, knock defense minus 10. Ceremonious garb worn during executions, giving people solemnity and fear. But for a hunchbacked and frustrated hangman, its effect is greatly reduced. Defense minus 10, knock defense plus 20. Okay, interesting. And huh. There's also decorations on the inside of the harpsichord as well. Hopefully I won't get claimed for this one, but I don't know where this music comes from. Okay, I think that's enough of that. It felt very awkward. I didn't want to interrupt it, but I don't want to sit here for an extended period of time. The door seems to be locked from the other side. Okay, is it this door then? I will say, oh, there are different settings. Okay, low pixel. Oh, that's the filtering. Okay. This is the menu I would have liked to see at the main menu. Okay. I need to turn this down. It's a little aggressive. And the volume would have been nice to control before as well. I just have that cranked way down in the recording because it is quite loud. Oh, that's not what I went back to the main menu, which is not what I meant to do. All right, when was the last save? When I was upstairs? Is that what it was? Yeah, okay. Interesting how he always gets up in the same way. All right, we'll do this real quick. She move? She moved. Okay. Well, let's go outside. I assume this is outside? I don't really know how long I was supposed to survive in that main segment. Clearly, this was kind of a planned death of some kind. Press sneak key while moving to sneak. It will be harder for enemies to detect you. That was... yeah. Oh, it's a toggle. Okay. Parry your rapier key from behind. Execute a backstab. Okay, so that's why it's called parry rapier, is because you get a rapier. That button is... okay, so I can't pick stuff up while crouching. I don't know if that's intended or not. Infected malt. The townsfolk distill it into liquor. It's common in the town because drinking spirits is safer than water. Eating it directly may cause infection. It is best used distilled. Press the UI menu button to pop up the menu where you can view your supplies and change various settings. Well, it's a bit late to be telling me that now, so I already had to figure that out on my own. Infected morels are particularly effective against oil infections, but if you don't know the correct recipe, the efficiency will be greatly reduced. Okay. Press and hold the aim key to take out your firearm and aim. Okay, I think I have to back up again. Oh no, I was pressing the wrong... Oh, this is kind of weird. I also... Oh. Okay, the controls are a little clunky. Apparently they didn't notice... That's a spooky noise. Alright. Press and hold the aim key. Yeah, that was this one. While aiming with visual control, press the attack key to shoot. Yeah, I already did that. Figured that out. Press the reload key to reload. It will consume the ammo stock in your supplies. Collect materials to craft more ammo. What was reload? Reload is X, okay. Apparently have multiple shots in this flintlock, but hey, you know what? That's no problem. So how much do I actually have then? Spread like a plague, the executioner fled from the gallows, became the tale of ridicule throughout the whole city. The only remedy is follow the order to execute the infected devils. Okay. Logging and counting supplies daily are good habits that executioners have maintained for generations. Once you find the red peacock feather quill, just log before you exit a journey without autosave. It's a little clunkily written, but I think it's just saying there is no autosave. You have to record your stuff. Oh, wow, that's a bit much. What's that circle? Oh, the circle is showing where it's going to collide. Okay. That thing is spooky as hell. The part of the problem here is that this control, it wants you to use a controller, but it doesn't have true analog control. That may be a deliberate choice for the era, because, you know, there was a certain era of like PS1 stuff that didn't have analog sticks, but it is not operating as it's operating as digital, even though it's on an analog stick. A pair of silver candelabrums was once the collection of counterfeiter Nikolai. After his confiscation, candelabrums became parish property. The emblem, the heart with two left wings, emblemed at the bottom. Okay. Controls. So here's the thing. I don't know. I gotta stand up to do this. Pick up. Viscera. Disgusting raw viscera, the ultimate temptation for the oil infected. Untreated viscera can greatly worsen the infection, which weakens his abilities. I also can't do anything while I'm in that menu, so... Oh, okay. Oh god. They really locked me into those animations. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong button. Fuck. Okay. By the Lord of Oil. So am I just gonna get set back? Oh, no, this is a new location. What the hell? Okay. What am I interacting with? Is this a... I think this is a teleporter. Apparently canceling does not work. I can't exit this at all? I can't exit this menu. Where did I go? Where was that? Oh, so this always... Huh. Okay. This feels like some sort of limbo location where I go when I die. And I get to talk to a spooky jester. What's up, dude? My name is Lundy. Yes, it means the first working day every week. Sure. If you do a job that annoys you, then I am your eternal nightmare. While you reside in this place, Lundy can never kill you. To train or to vent, it's all up to you. I don't know what any of that means. Also, oh, I was hammering on the button because it was not... Nothing's happening. There's just a really long delay there for something. Combat training or vent. What does vent mean? Oh. Damn, dude. I wasn't anticipating that. I am not getting these timings right. I'm more and more hunched over as I get more wounded. Press menu button to pause? Oh, alright. So I'm confused. How... So... Oh, he just went automatically when I hit him. I don't understand the timing of that at all. Oh, that's why it's different. Okay. So what's confusing me in part is that the execution is not really an execution. It's a flurry of blows that ends in an execution. So the parry is only used for... or the rapier is only used for parrying. It doesn't seem to be... Oh, that just happened by itself. That's interesting. I don't understand why it sometimes zooms the camera in like that and it sometimes doesn't. I don't know why I'm missing this timing. I don't know if I'm just have it wrong or if it's just a very tight timing. It might be a bit of both. I'm definitely... I'm parrying, or I'm parrying too late. Because I'm expecting the timing to be tighter than it is. So what happens when I do 20 of these? Not having a lock on is very weird, I have to say. I was really not expecting this to be more like a Souls-like than than a Resident Evil or a Silent Hill or something like that, but that's kind of where I'm at with it. Yeah, that timing is insanely tight. I don't know if that's going to be something I can get used to or not. It's also pretty apparent that the hitbox is not where the enemy actually is, because I backed up just slightly and suddenly stopped hitting him completely. No, that one I was too late on again. I'm just late. I'm on a timing that feels like it should be right, but it's not. Yeah, so it seems like even when the enemy is downed, the hits and executions is based on where they would be if they were standing, which is a bit awkward. It's also just not the button layout I would choose for this. It seems a bit unintuitive to me to use the face buttons for some of these things instead of the bumpers. The fact that the camera barely has time to zoom out before it wants me to parry again is not helping. But I'm getting a hold of this a little bit better. Yeah, I'm so used to, especially because there's no stamina in this as well, I'm so used to being punished for spamming buttons. So for this game to encourage it in order to commit to an execution, maybe needs a little bit more explanation. I don't know why I didn't get... I don't know what the rules are for when... That I definitely hit during the window. I don't understand. Okay. I'm hitting these more regularly now. There we go. I don't need more of these critical stabs. I need more of the executions. What I was trying to say is that sometimes my flurry of hits does not end in an execution, which confuses me as well. I don't know if it's because it's arbitrarily missing one of the hits or what. Oh, so I can just parry without the execution, I guess. I don't understand how I managed to have more oh, I guess if I was just flurrying on him, I could technically do an execution without without parrying first. Thing is pretty spooky, I gotta say. I love the design. Come on, do the other thing, please. There we go. Alright. Do you have different things for me now that I've, I guess that's the extent of it. Okay. Checklist? Oh, headshots. Okay. What is that effect that pops up around my head? It's like, Are you gonna come after me now, or? Yeah, you will. Alright. I didn't know this was even on the docket, but I can do this. Especially since you keep standing up in the same location. Okay. How about now? Anything... Oh, you actually completed the training. Well, then claim your prize. Dead bird. The corpse of a bird. Consume it to permanently increase max HP and effectively resist infection, but it contains other secrets which you may not know if eaten. Interesting. Thanks, Lundy. This has been weird. What is this thing about? The door cannot be opened from this side. I wanted to see if they were being funny with me. I don't like the music ramping up like that. It is very atmospheric altogether. Both the like visual aesthetic, the narrative stuff, and the music altogether. Okay. Well, let's see. We'll save again. If the infection is making you forget things, just talk to her. She's your new counselor. She'll keep your knives sharp. But keep your filthy hands off of her. She differs from your kind, vulgar headsman. Go, obey the king's order and clean up your mess. These devils run rampant because of your inglorious escape. Worms creep in your sacred workplace. Anything new to say? Oh, here we go. If you find yourself lost, follow the red ravens. Fetch melee weapon. I think this just means switching weapons. I didn't even know I had this. Aqua cartridge powered by the refined oil and containing condensed herbal antibodies. The Arcanum container is made from intestines. There's the malts, morels. Can I give this to you to... I don't know what I do with any of this stuff. The gift is too valuable to take, so please keep it for yourself. I don't know what kind of thing you want anyway. Apparently not that stuff. Okay. Alright. Let's try this a little bit more. I feel like I have a slightly better grasp on things and I won't do something quite so aggressive in walking in with everybody. Oh, I didn't have my sword out. Oh, that guy's they're just like the jester guy. Okay. Oh. I am not hitting the... I do not have a lot of health, and I'm not hitting these effectively. Man, this is a tough game. It is hard to tell if I'm just bad, or if the controls are clunky, or if it's some combination of both. The timing... Mainly my feeling is that the parry timing, or the parrying is key. Because I can't just flail through... That's a weird camera thing. I can't just, like, slap at a guy with my sword and expect to win. So the parrying seems like it is critical to the combat, but the timing is not what I am expecting it to be. It's not quite what I think. So, I don't know. More malts. That guy always sees me immediately. Oh, I got hit. This is it's awkward. It is. Like, no two ways about it. I do feel like I am just cheesing this here. Oh, I wish this had actual analog control. It is very hard to line up a shot. Oh my god, this is really, really unpleasant. Can I fix this? Oh, they reset my aim speed. Why? Oh, here we go. Let's see. I don't really know what ammo I am using up, because it said like when you reload it consumes stuff, but I'm not entirely clear what and where that happens. So how aware are they? They are somewhat aware. Are you down now? That guy's got blade hands, which I don't like. Do I get iframes here? Oh no, I'm in the menu. Oh, and because I was picking something up, it put my sword away. Okay, this game is interesting. It is a good idea. It is clunky in a way that I think is mostly deliberate in order to affect an older era of games. It is very punishing. The high reliance on a parry system that I cannot hit consistently, that has very tight timings, is it's, I mean, if that's what it's relying on, and I'm not just like completely missing a mechanic somewhere, like it doesn't seem like I'm supposed to like be doing any movement stuff to like back up, run away, that kind of thing too much. I don't know. It's a bit rough as it is. I think that if the parry was a little bit more forgiving, or there were more dynamic in like what you're relying on to make sure you don't just straight up die. Like, I know I could be probably using my resources, healing and stuff like that, but it also seems pretty clear that they don't really want you to heal. Like, narratively, they seem to not want you to heal very much. This comes off as a universe of scarcity that like everything's either poisoned or you know, not very useful or whatever. You know, the infected, extra infected. It's a dead bird. Why would I eat that? Like, you know, there's a lot of things that seem to subtextually tell you don't do that. So it seems very reliant on the parry, and I'm just not able to hit it consistently. I will keep watching this as it evolves. I hope that it gets a little bit more polish. I will try and see if I can get this video to the developer in some regard. I don't know if it's valuable feedback or not, but I'm really interested in this. It's a kind of neat, unique historical throwback, both in the setting and in the gameplay style, while obviously drawing on some newer stuff, the likes of Dark Souls and that sort of thing. So, you know, it's an interesting mix, and I'd like to see where it goes. So yeah, not bad. Just a little unforgiving. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts. I think this demo will probably be available even after this video comes out, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, look it up on Steam if you're curious. You want to play it yourself, or Oh, it doesn't add another part. She's just playing with me. Okay. Yeah. If you want to, you know, try it for yourself, and see if you can do vastly better than I can, which you probably can, then by all means let me know your reaction to it if you play it yourself as well. Thank you for watching. I've been the Social Solipsist. I'll see you guys next time.